on a hot dog.
No, like no one was
fresh old dog.
No
boy.
one was saying like don't put mayonnaise on the corn dog. It's just the fact that it was just a pathetic picture. It's just,
was it on a paper plate?
It was on a paper plate. It was two corn dogs and like a pocket full of mayonnaise. Hello again, friends, and welcome back to Diversely Specific, a podcast of two
scuffed Jays
discussing a diverse range of specifically random topics. We are your hosts, John and Omar, prepare to
eat chicken.
Winky. Wait, when you're 4.
We saw, what was it? Was it Elf? No, it was some Will Ferrell movie. Oh, it was Anchorman, I think.
Uh-huh.
I was probably not, I wasn't 4, I was probably like 8. The movie, we had just seen it. You remember the part where they're standing, you've seen Anchorman, I
Yeah.
remember the part where they're standing just in the middle of, like the news, they're building or whatever,
Mhm.
and he's talking to the girl, and he just has an erection for no fucking reason, and she straight up asks him. He's like, no, it's just the pants, the design of the pants. And that's a pretty good. He played it off pretty well for having like 6 inches of fucking tent just pushing out. Anyways, my dad and my uncle were like joking about the movie, and they were laughing about a part, and I asked if they were laughing about the part where his winky went stick.
Mm-hmm.
Because I didn't know. I was like fucking 7 or 8 years old. I didn't know what a boner was. Sure.
Or you do. Or. Fuck. That's actually pretty. You're pretty woke. You're a woke 8-year-old.
Yeah.
Oh shit! What were you doing? Ketamine?
I don't remember. I don't remember much of anything before middle school.
Were you huffing Elmer's?
No, I don't think so. I didn't really like
You ever
the taste
eat glue?
or the smell of glue. No.
I knew this.
I
tried it too.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the gateway drug. You know, Elmer's. I feel like I definitely tried it. I was like, I don't see the appeal, honestly. And I saw the kid next to me just inhaling that shit. Like his mom would get him like I don't know why, like what she was thinking. Like I
came to kindergarten with the 2-gallon tub.
No, it was like first grade, but the kid must have been a fucking genius because he somehow conned his mom into getting him like hundreds of bottles of Elmer's Glue. Like I swear to God, the first week of school he had at least 7 or 8 bottles. I was like, it's either you're stealing it from the school or like your mom is just trying to hide the fact that she's having an affair right now. Like what's going on, man? I never had that
It doesn't taste good.
that feeling. Yeah. We should try some. We should do a taste test, blind taste test on what glue tastes better. We'll get hot glue.
I feel like fucking Rhett and Link probably already did that.
We're basically like a better Red and Link
Yeah.
if you think about it.
Yeah, but one of us is brown. So we have
Yeah.
like we have the diversity
And
thing
2 of
going.
us are gay.
2 of us are retarded.
Oh shit. That's insensitive. We should just start bleeping out every
We should start
every bad no word.
bad no word.
Yeah.
And we should bleep out random stuff that's completely like fine.
Yeah.
Have people get confused.
And then you just hear fuck that piece of shit. Anyways, how's your bleep? How's your day?
I'm definitely down. We need to consider doing video finally.
Yeah.
You said the hats would have been nice,
Yeah.
but I cannot wear that.
We're too
underneath
handsome to
this.
not be on camera.
Yeah, that's
You know what I'm
exactly
saying?
why. Yeah.
I don't know.
Mikey just bought a new camera as well.
A new one?
Yeah, a DSLR.
Oh, alright, okay. What kind? Sony?
Sony, I think. Yeah, it's like one of the newer ones. He said.
Wow.
He spent, I think it was like $4,000.
Jesus.
No, not really. He said
Oh,
it was
that's
like,
fair.
I think it was like a couple thousand though.
My photography teacher in college, like
1,500 or some shit.
his camera's like 10K. He's a damn good photographer. He's a really cool guy too.
Mikey's red camera is not even worth $10,000.
It's like a handheld DSLR, but it's like fucking nice. It's real powerful, and he has like I'm assuming it was 10K with all of the other
I could
lenses
pay
that he
off
got.
my car with that camera.
That camera's worth more than some cars.
Yeah, more than my second car.
You think he just flexes that shit like, "Hey, bitch,"
He like pulls it out of his pocket.
I got a Canon with me, and then she's like, "What?" And this is like, boom.
Oh man!
Oh my
shit.
God!
So it was Corey's birthday.
Is that a 12-inch lens?
On Sunday, right? The 1st.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I got him every year. I always just get him a coffee mug, and I got him this big ass coffee mug. It was like basically the height of 2 coffee mugs.
Okay.
This is really tall. And it said, as I suspected, I was right the whole time. That's what it says on it.
Yeah.
And so the way I delivered it to him, I was actually wearing these shorts, and they're not the biggest shorts in the world, right? I basically put it in my shorts, and I knocked on his door, and he answered. His girlfriend was in the room. And I opened up.
You put it in like your cock area, right?
Yeah. It's like if I had to give you
for the listeners, John is wearing some small little short white shorts.
Shorts? No, they're not short shorts.
They're like
golf shorts or something. I don't know.
They're above the knee for sure.
Yeah.
They're white shorts, and yeah, okay.
So, and this coffee mug is probably like, just literally think of a coffee mug, increase the height by twice. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And the width is a little.
You
it's
put it
pretty large.
facing like out.
No,
like
I had to have it sort of like landscape, you know? Because it's the only way to fit it in there.
Okay.
And so I redid like my belt barely, and I get in there like, all right. So I walk in, I knock. I didn't even know that his girlfriend was there, but that added to the experience. It was pretty fantastic. I opened the door. I was like, "Yo, I got your present. Do you want to open it?" He's just staring at me. He's sitting in his computer chair, and I just walk up real close, so like he can't avoid it. He's like,
"What did his girlfriend react?"
She's just laughing the whole time.
She was the one that opened the door, right?
No, I just knocked and entered.
Oh, okay. I thought his girlfriend opened the door.
No,
she was your opener.
She was just lying down in the bed. He was on his computer playing Classic WoW, which I'm tempted. I'm not gonna play it.
Okay.
Anyways, so I walk up, and he says, "No, I don't want to open it." And so my plan was to just let it. I had it precariously like balancing on, where the pant legs meet, or the short legs in this case. And so I was like walking real carefully, so it didn't like fall out, right?
Yeah.
My plan was to just have it like fall out, right, when I asked him if he wanted to open it, but it didn't fit out. Like it wouldn't. There wasn't enough room.
Too hunky.
It was stuck. Yeah. So I'm like just sitting there shuffling for a second, like I'm just sort of vibrating.
Yeah.
He's just staring at me like, all right, this is not going according to plan. So I stick my hand up the short leg of my shorts, and I just pull it out really slow, like because I can barely get it out.
It's so fat.
It's just like, and I just take it right out of my pants, shorts. He's like, I don't want that, and I just left it on his desk and said, you might want to wash that.
Sure. It would have been great if you fit your whole package in the cup, like the actual like cup part, and then you have it extending out, and then have him pull out the cup. Then your cock comes out, his girlfriend sees, and it gets really fucking what's the word? I wouldn't.
Randy.
Yeah, Randy. It's really horny, baby.
I think the only person on the planet who says that is Michael Myers.
Yeah. I've heard Randy a couple times on a great show that I've been watching, and I can't stop. This week on the island, turn you boys. Dude, all right, so I've been watching Love Island almost religiously now. And it is one of the best. It brings me happiness in life, honestly. It makes me happy. So we've already discussed what Love Island is. Love Island, just a quick brief rundown, a queef rundown. Yeah, that'd be good if we just like a queef rundown of Love Island. It's an island filled with attractive people, and basically they have to fuck. If they don't fuck, they are kicked off the island. That's kind of like a brief summary.
It's like a less artsy version of The Lobster, if you've seen that movie.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you could see that. Yeah,
sure.
But with like attractive people, like really attractive people. Sure.
Yeah, there was no one attractive in The Lobster.
Like the main guy he kind of looked a little extra, a little random. Yeah. Anyway, so Love Island, they have the fucking most annoying announcer. I don't even know his name, but it's just some annoying British guy, and he talks like this, and he makes dumb jokes.
But of course you love it.
No, but I love it. Yeah, exactly. He's just like, this week on the island, 2 new girls will shake things up, and then 2 new girls come in. That's how it keeps it fresh, because the concept of it is they have to pair up with people, right? And it's random. I don't think it's like every week, but it's random.
They are paired with people, or
no,
they
have to pair with people. If they're not paired with people in random times, there will be an elimination, and like pretty much if you're not coupled up with somebody, you just have to leave the island. So it puts these people in this situation where if they want to be on the show, they have to like interact with people and pretty much get with people. But there are like these strong relationships that are formed, right? but they're always fucked up by new people that they bring into the island.
Oh, okay.
And since these people are horrifically terrible human beings, of course they're gonna cheat and like pick a different person. So it makes it so fucking good. Like it makes it so good. The best part is the fucking dialogue. I think the guys and the girls both say this like phrase, but specifically the guys.
I'm already tired of it. I don't want to hear it again.
But
Go for it.
Like, John, you just need to, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Shut the fuck up.
Every time they're explaining something, the guys are starting, you know what I mean? Like, I like her, you know, I fancy her, but you know what I mean? Like, I'm a lad. I want to have a little.
Every time you quote this fucking show at all, have you seen Get Him to the Greek?
No.
Fuck, what's his name? You know the forget the actor's name.
Adam Sandals.
Adam Sandals. The fucking really tall, curly headed
I think I know who you mean.
Russell Brand, that's who it is.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. You've never seen Get Him to the Greek?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, every time you quote that fucking show, you sound like Russell Brand.
Sure.
Sure.
I like that guy. He's a good guy.
He's pretty cool.
Okay, but yeah, the show is fucking great. I've been addicted to it. Right now, it's horrible. I like it. I like it so much. They have Scottish people. They have British people. It's a, UK show. It's like, fuck, dude, they do it way better. Like, I'm going to spoil it for some people. This is a season.
Spoil it.
I think season 2 spoiler. So if you're checking out Love Island, fucking stop listening now. But season 2, one of these girls matches with literally an Adonis of a man. He looks too handsome to exist. I don't know why he's a thing. He's like fucking 28 and the girl is 19. Like she just turned 19.
Jesus Christ.
And on the show, they record it when people fuck, all right? Like if they're having sex, the cameras are going to get it. But everybody's just under the covers. So you just see like covers moving, but they're fucking. Like everybody lives the sleeping quarters. Everybody shares the same sleeping quarters. There's no walls or anything. It's just beds just in a room.
Like a barracks?
Yeah, so like they just put the covers over and they fuck. This girl straight up was telling the other girls like, I don't want to be on camera. I don't want to fuck on camera. I'm a nice girl, whatever,
Yeah.
And then she was thinking of a loophole, and she was asking the other girls like, if we're completely naked above the covers, can they record us? And then they're like, no, they can't.
But they can.
No,
they can't.
So they technically can't because it's straight up porn.
Yeah.
Like they cannot do that.
Sure.
But this fucking dumb girl. This silly little stupid girl.
Just stop.
She had her top on while she was riding this dude. Straight up. And they showed it because there was technically no nudity. But she ended up making herself look more of a slut. Look more of a slut on the show.
This already sounds scripted as hell.
And what made it even better was she came onto the island. She was an ex-girlfriend of one of the already like existing islanders. And one of the guy that was the ex saw it and he's like, what the fuck? It's one thing to fucking bang my mate, because all the guys are friends. All of the guys are friends in the show. And then it's funny because he's like, hey, if you mind, I'm going to be with your girl. Like, tell me if that's okay. He's like, it's okay, man. It's okay. Go for it. Shoot your shot. And he fucking bangs her in front of everybody, and then he starts getting angry, and it's just, dude, it's a hoot. It's a hoot and a half.
A hoot and a half.
Yeah. I love Love
It
Island.
sounds like super scripted.
It probably is. There are definitely some scenes that I see and like they definitely like planned that, or the directors or the producers were just like, I really think you should do this. And we'll give you some fucking money. And they're probably like, okay, sure. Like they're definitely doing shit like that, but it's entertaining. It's absolutely useless. These people can't use their internet. They don't know what's happening in the outside world. They don't have jobs. All they do is fucking work out. Like they have just workout equipment and they fuck.
Really?
Like, that's it.
Actually not a bad deal.
They swim and they get to eat. That's it. That's really all they do. And I believe it's like within a month.
Literally on an island?
Yeah, it's literally on an island. Somewhere in like, I don't even know. I don't know.
Somewhere in Europe land.
Probably. No, I think somewhere in South America. I'm not sure.
Oh.
I'm not entirely sure. I don't know. Maybe Spain. I think it might be Spain.
That's
I'm
in
not
Europe
sure.
land.
Could be. I don't know. But yeah, it's
Would you be like, say they did a special edition and you're like the only American person amongst
I'm nowhere
the British?
near handsome enough to be on Love Island.
Yeah, but you can make that work for you.
No,
you could be the goofy idiot who
That's the thing. There
knows
is
what he doesn't
there
have.
is like a
rocks it.
goofy idiot on the show, but he's still like pretty attractive. The thing is with him, he's like pretty short. Like compared to literally, it's funny to see him because he's like 5'6", and all the other guys are fucking like 6'3" Adonises. Like they're jacked as fuck, tattoos everywhere, tan, and this guy's like just short, but he's like his like speech,
His banter?
Yeah, that's what they say. You know, Bud's got a banter. You know, I can't fuck with them if they don't
Please
have banter.
shut the fuck up.
But his banter is so good. His banter, he's the funniest guy. Like he could say so, like whatever he says is good. That's why like the girls still like him, you know. So it just depends. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's a good show.
I think
it's an amazing show.
Your is not terrible.
I
you
guess
could survive.
I don't know. I don't think I do well. That was the thing. I was having like a
Corey just texted me. The mug you got me is bigger than the you know, the fucking like Viking beer glasses. What are they called?
Stein.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah,
They're
it's a
German.
large. It's a large.
I know
fucking-
German beer glasses are called Steins, I think.
No, it's like the word will come.
Sure. Oh. So how was your weekend?
I don't remember.
That's a good sign.
No, it's not. Oh, all right. So
How was your Labor Day weekend?
I don't remember what I did on Friday at all. Saturday I did homework. It was a pretty boring weekend. Not going to be entertaining. And we went, Corey, for his birthday, we all wanted to go to U-Grill, the Korean barbecue joint. But they were popping off. It was packed.
Really?
And
Like there are people waiting outside too?
I guess they didn't think to make a reservation. So we're about to be a party of 8 walking in.
Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't work.
Usually not, but whatever. So we went to the Chinese joint that we discussed last episode.
Yeah.
This is right next to it.
What was it? The Palace?
Something Palace. I don't remember, but yeah, it was pretty good.
Palm Tree Palace.
Palm Tree Palace, that's the one. And
Very good Chinese food.
so we went there. That's it. That was
Corey
basically
like
my
it?
weekend.
Did you enjoy the food?
I think so. He basically just got fried rice because it was so fucking massive that he just didn't want anything else afterwards, and he still took like half of it home.
Fair enough.
The price like to food ratio there is insane. It's
Insanity.
So cool.
Insanity. It's
I
a
got
good
2
fucking
meals out
meal.
of it.
It's
yeah.
a good thing. It's a good thing to do. Yeah, but that's cool. That sounds like a pretty eventful weekend. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. What are you doing?
Texting a classmate.
Oh. Is he cute?
Oh me.
Oh, that's him?
Yeah.
I like that guy.
Our physics professor quit 2 weeks before the semester
oh my
started.
God. Wait, he quit?
No, 2 weeks before the semester started. So we have a different professor for our physics class right now. And so he's like, you know, rushing to get everything organized properly and get acclimated to the curriculum that was set up by the other professor. Even though this guy retired last semester.
I see.
Now, I've had him before. He's super cool, really good dude.
That's good.
What
did he teach before math?
He does physics and computer architecture. He's a physicist. He has a doctorate in string theory, unfortunately. But he's super smart, super cool dude. Literally looks like Einstein reincarnated, but with curly hair. Anyways,
I feel like Einstein's hair is fairly like wavy.
No, this is like straight up. You know, John C. Reilly. Like the same type of hair. But yeah, the textbook. So we have to use this stupid fucking online physics platform for the homework.
Oh yeah, I'm not a fan of
I
those.
hate that shit. Yeah, and even if you already have the textbook, just to use the platform, you have to pay them $70 fucking.
Yeah, no, it's cancer.
dumb.
Like they force you into.
I hate that
into that
shit.
situation. Yeah.
Monetizing off of poor unemployed college students disgusts me.
Yeah.
Mainly because I am one. But yeah, so the textbook listed on the syllabus for the class was a different edition than the one that is listed on the online platform. So all the students are like, freaking out like, "Oh, which one are we supposed to get?" I asked the professor last week, and he said the editions really don't matter. Like as long as you have access to the course, it shouldn't. All the recent editions are basically the same. So my buddy's asking the same questions.
I see. Sounds interesting. Have you given thought to my Bugs Life idea?
I don't even remember exactly what it was.
Okay, so get this crazy concept. I first thought of this idea the moment I met you, John. Because the moment I met you, the first thing that came to my head was this guy
At Mongolian Grill?
Yeah, this guy is the fucking stick bug from Bugs Life.
Not anymore, I'm not.
If you have access to a computer right now or your phone, like, and you can search things up, just Google.
I'm gonna do it because I don't know who that is.
Just Google Slim from Bugs Life. All right, Google Slim from Bugs Life and look at John and tell me if I'm wrong.
My Instagram will be in the description.
Tell me another fucking thing. But this is my Bugs Life
You're
idea.
a fucking loser.
So since you're a a poor unemployed orphan boy,
yeah.
The way you can make some moolah on the side is you take my idea of Bugs Life strippers, Bugs Life stripping. Okay. You're already pretty much Slim from Bugs Life. You're the stick bug in personality and looks. Like you're him.
He must be a pretty cool dude.
No, he sucks dick.
In what sense?
He's literally, no pun intended, but he's the stickler. Like he's the fucking annoying, like, don't do that, like type of bug. Like, oh, we gotta fucking follow the rules, guys, or some shit. No, he's annoying. All right, like
sick, dude. Thanks,
he's an annoying piece of shit. But basically, you go for that. We make some ads for ladies, obviously, some ladybugs. Looking for ladybugs to get a little Slim in their life. Get a little Slim Shady.
You're gonna be my pimp.
Yeah, I'm gonna be Heimlich.
Who the fuck is Heimlich? Why do you just know the names of all the Bugs Life characters? Did you go like?
No, I
have
just
you seen
know.
it recently?
No, I just don't. I mean, it's a good. I know that the main ant in Bugs Life is Flick, and I'm definitely a Heimlich kind of guy.
Oh my god! I feel like you know how like there's the Sonic the Hedgehog fandom. There's like furries.
Oh yeah.
I feel like you're like the Bugs Life type of.
I hate bugs, but yeah.
How do you know these names?
Heimlich. He's the morbidly obese caterpillar that is just like, oh, I want to be a beautiful butterfly. It's just, he's not doing okay. All right, he's not doing okay.
He's not doing
I'm surprised he survived throughout the movie. All right, spoiler alert! If you guys haven't seen Bugs Life,
that's gonna be another one of our T-shirts.
Spoiler alert! If you haven't seen Bugs Life,
no, just spoiler alert in general.
But yeah, if you want to check out Bugs Life anytime soon, stop listening right now. But Bugs Life, basically, Heimlich, the obese caterpillar, wants to be a beautiful butterfly, and at the end, he fucking turns into one.
That's
but
awesome.
He just has butterfly wings, but he's still obese. It doesn't make sense, but it's really good. Yeah, that'd be a sick idea. You know, like you would obviously be the working girl. And I'd be making the fucking money.
Yeah, let's fucking do it right now. Let's work up some business cards.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll hit up some of my old contacts. We'll see what
we just straight up steal the Bugs Life like logo. That is it a Pixar movie?
I have no idea.
I feel like it's Pixar. I don't know. I might be botching it, but we'll steal the logo for whatever it was and put it on the business card. That's it. Here you go. Make hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Yeah, absolutely. You think I'm worth that much?
I mean, trust me, Slim, you're gonna turn some fucking heads. Make some larvae in that shit. Oh man, we gotta go out to the nest again.
Why?
Because we gotta go dancing, John.
I don't dance.
Literally, when we were at the nest and I was dancing and you saw my fucking sweet ass moves, the first thing you said to me, that time we went out with our friends.
We've done that 3 times.
The time we went out. with
When
one
the
of the
parental units were there?
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So what's it called? We went out.
When my buddy was bartending
Yeah,
in
we
the
went
back.
out dancing. It was me, you, my girlfriend, her friend,
Mm-hmm.
and her friend's parents, and it was a good fucking time.
Yeah.
It was nice. We
No,
gotta go again.
You guys literally kidnapped me. I didn't want to go there that
All right,
time.
first of all, you definitely agreed to going,
No, I did not.
Yeah,
I had no option.
and then we had fun, and we went to Eureka, and we had a good
No, we went to
meal.
Eureka first.
Yeah, we had a good
Yeah.
meal, and then you wanted to go somewhere else that sucked. And then we were like,
You're such a oh my god.
And then we're like, no, let's go to the nest because we were gonna meet her mom and her mom's boyfriend there. And we're like, all right, that sounds like a good idea. They're fucking great. Okay, I fucking love those people. Okay, everything about them.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, mom's really good at dancing. Okay, she taught me some dance moves. Fuck, I was owning that shit.
Were you? We
Are
were the
you
only people in
serious?
there.
Okay, it took a little bit to get used to it, to get the hang of it.
We were the only people in there.
Okay, no, the DJ was definitely looking at my dance move. And she
Tina
was just like,
Turntables, by the way, check
Tina
her out. She's sick.
Turntables is fucking fire.
Yeah,
That girl really knows how to turn some fucking tables, how to
they should have her.
spin some records.
They should have her there on like the actual on the weekends, because right now they have the back open just for on Thursdays, just because I think some guy was like renting it out,
I see.
and so they were doing that for a few weeks. They should have her do the Friday Saturday nights, 'cause she is better than the other guy.
Definitely. I mean, she definitely seems like a nice person. I think she's cool. Like,
It's unfortunate because I know them both. Well, I don't really know them on a personal level, but I worked there, so I know them
Tina
both.
Turntables is cool. But anyway, Tina was definitely checking out the dance moves. Everybody was looking at the dance moves, and I was like popping off. And you're sitting back drinking a drink, and as soon as you go over to me or I go over to you, you're just like, all right, we're getting dance lessons because you're so jealous of my dance moves, and you're like, we have to learn how to dance.
Not that kind of dance lessons.
Yeah, John, I don't know. What do you mean? What kind of dance lessons do you want to get?
I want to do like formal dance lessons.
Oh, that's fucking.
You
John.
like 3 days ago, or when did you arrive back? My timeline's completely fucked right now.
Arrived back from where?
From Washington.
I literally came back yesterday.
That was yesterday?
Yeah, buddy.
Bullshit, that was yesterday.
Yes, buddy. Yesterday was Monday, buddy. It's Tuesday today.
I know that. I just forgot when you came back. Was it really on Monday? Are you sure?
Yes, John. I came back Labor Day.
Okay, well then yesterday we were just discussing the same thing and you seemed quite into it.
What are you talking
So,
about? Formal
dance
dancing?
lessons.
I mean,
when I
not
say
gonna-
formal, I don't mean like fucking like wedding dance bullshit, but like, you know, just standard dance class, not
I would want to take salsa if anything.
also I don't think we're doing that together.
No, we're definitely not doing that together. Okay.
But fuck, I don't remember the not line dancing, obviously. I don't know. I'm gonna have to Google. I'm gonna
I'm not
YouTube
doing
dancing.
line dancing.
You didn't remember in high school? Did you have to do that shit? You went to La Quinta, right?
Sucks because, yeah, I did go.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying about dancing is it sucks that Fortnite is so popular because some of those dance moves are actually kind of sick, but it's like you can never.
They're
do
all Fortnite.
Yeah, you can
Fork
never
knife dances.
do a
now.
Fortnite dance now. Even if you knew how to do the dance before the Fortnite like put it in the game, if you do it now, you literally look like cringe.
Mhm.
You are cringe if you do that shit. So,
Or you're a TikToker.
which I mean, like, I'm not hating. Like, a lot of the kids that I work with do fucking Fortnite dance, and I will do it with them just because like I want them to get into it.
I'm gonna
They're
start
kind of
following you to
fun.
work.
No,
I'm
they're
gonna
kind
start
of-
following
No, they're
you to
kind of
work.
fun. I could do them right now if you want to see some. I can do some
It's
fucking
not the
Fortnite
same.
dances.
Has to be
but-
unwilling.
No, it's good. It's fucking. They're fun, but it's just like I want to learn how to do like just be able to move, and not look bad or dumb. Pretty
Kind
much.
of like the dancing version of let me say words and let them come out of my mouth.
Pretty much.
That could be applied. That's a good philosophy. It
Let
could
me
be
say
applied.
words and love come out my mouth because a lot of people can say words, but they can't always come out.
Sometimes
your mouth.
they come out your mouth wrong. Sometimes they just don't come out your mouth.
Sometimes they come out of your mouth bad. I want words to come out good.
All right, then where are we gonna do these dance lessons?
From our friend's mom.
Does she actually teach, or
I doubt it, but I mean, like,
we're just gonna
she
go to
can
Village
definitely,
Pub
like,
and
both of them, the mom and the mom's boyfriend, are good dancers.
Mhm.
Like I was watching them move. I probably shouldn't have been watching them move that much because they were basically fucking on the fucking dance floor. Oh my god, the guy's great. His name's George. Oh fuck, this guy's a fucking beast. His bicep is the size of my fucking chest. Like he's a fucking big ass dude. He's strong.
I don't remember that clearly.
Basically, they came on the dance floor, and they are like lively fucking people. They're dancing, moving. I'm like, fuck. Like I feel like an old ass man, and they're like significantly like
More
more
limber.
mature, like more limber. Yeah, just more everything.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, what the fuck am I doing? You know? So I started getting up and dancing. The mom saw that, and she was like teaching me, taught me this little like foot move. I was like, all right, this is kind of sick. I could do this. And you know they're hyping me up. You were kind of like drinking. You should have joined us, John. We were dancing.
I don't.
We were having a good time.
No,
I
See,
understand
you don't
want to
understand.
dance there because it's your workplace. And
No,
you
it's
don't want
not.
people
It's
to
not that.
see
It's
it.
not that I work there. It's the fact that those cameras are hounded for
Oh,
footage
yeah.
of anyone that works
That's
there.
fair
So
enough.
man, I told you about the fall I had there, right? Within hours of that fall, I was getting text messages of recordings of it.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that.
In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if there are recordings of you learning how to dance floating around.
you should find that. Yeah,
Yeah.
those are.
They
those
wouldn't. They
are pretty
wouldn't.
good.
They wouldn't give it to me.
Anyway, yeah, they're great people. We went to the dance floor. We were just fucking moving. They're playing some fucking bangers, just old oldies but still goodies.
Yeah.
Wow,
Was
what a night.
Was Tim still playing, or was the DJ up there?
I don't even know. I think it was the DJ. But all I remember was George, and the mom's name is Dotsy. Very cool name. But like both of them were just like the best people. They're moving, teaching me how to dance. I got to go out with them more. They're saying shit to me like, Omar, come on, like fucking move. And I was just like, I'm gonna fucking move. You know. I started twerking. I think at one point. I got low again. I got
low
because like fucking George was just like he was getting low. You know, we were like both like progressively going lower, and I was just like, George was going low. So I'm like, oh fuck, I don't want to look like I'm like a stiff old man right now, and I can't get low, and this guy's just gonna show me up. But it was a really good time. Yeah, both got low. It was a fun time. They're good people, really nice people. We gotta
it's
go
a
out with them
fun
again.
place too. Even though like a lot of people don't like going where they work, you know, to hang out. Especially like if you work at a restaurant, most people hate going to where they work. I love going to the Nest. It's actually a blast.
Food's good too. I'm gonna go back there to eat. Oh, fuck.
You come in on Saturday. I'm picking up a shift.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Saturday, what time?
Going at 6, so I'm probably gonna be there till. I don't know what shift I'm picking up. Could be food runner. Could be bar back. Could be
They
busser.
stop serving
I'm not
food.
sure. 11.
That may work because I work on Saturday from 8 to 4 p.m.
Yeah.
So I should be able to.
I won't even.
I'll think
be
about
there
it. I
till-
kind of want to. I kind of want to go there, get a nice meal, have a nice whiskey on the rocks, a little fun,
Have a little fun.
a little love, get a little brandy.
I hope I don't have to be there till 4 in the morning.
Yeah, man, I'm just fucking tired. Last night I slept like a baby. I got back from the flight. Like,
I did not.
first of all, I wasted my life. As soon as we got back, I played League of Legends.
Yeah.
What a fucking waste. I spent 4 hours just having a terrible time.
Yeah.
Like, imagine what I could have done in 4 hours. I wanted to go into my closet, declutter it, get rid of like clothes I don't wear anymore, or just I don't like at all, and just recycle them, either donate them or sell them, you know, like the good clothing, and just have a more. I want to not lean towards like minimalistic necessarily, but like a very interchangeable type of like wardrobe to where it's like the only things that are, I guess, out there are my shirts, like my button-up shirts, and my socks.
See, that's ideally for me. Everything can be worn with it. Like at least every top can be worn with every bottom type of deal, right? Or at least largely, you know. So I try to stick with monochrome and like blue, right? Blue being the one color, and then like shades of gray, black, white, and usually that you can fit any of that stuff together pretty well.
Oh yeah.
Because I mean, I don't know. I feel like most of your stuff can be worn with anything,
No, it
top
does.
and bottom wise.
It does, and it's just like I feel like I am pretty conscious about that stuff, but I do have a lot of clothes that I just don't wear at all because either I don't like the way I wouldn't say like fit. Like whenever I pick out a piece of clothing, I always make sure it fits first. Like that's the first thing I
Yeah.
look for. But it's like I just don't feel good when I wear it. So I'm
Mm.
just like I should just get rid of the clothes. I heard of like a strategy where when you wear clothes, you put it the clothes that you like when you wear it, as soon as you put it back on the hanger, you put it a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other, obviously the clothes that you aren't wearing, it's like inverted or the opposite way. So
Yeah.
it's like at the end of the week or end of the month, you can see like, okay, these are the clothes I haven't worn at all. So it's either like you make a conscious effort to wear them.
Well, for me, I just
Or-
I do left to right, right. So if I use something and when I put it back in the closet, I put it on the far left of that section of clothes. So a lot of the stuff that I really like is always on the left hand side.
I don't do that just because I'm like anal about it. I color coordinate.
It is color coordinated, but all of the blue things that I wear more often than the
Because
rest
I
are
color
to the
coordinate
left.
it still by the shade. Like I'm
Mm.
that fucking annoying about it. But it's
Mm.
like that's just how I see it. Like I would hate it if my like dope ass Hawaiian ass, cool ass, sick ass, boss ass shirts like got fucked up,
Mm-hmm.
Not mine.
Sure. How do you color coordinate Hawaiian shirts?
By the color. The
I know, but
primary
they're-
like the primary base color. Every Hawaiian shirt has like a
Yeah.
primary base
Okay.
color.
Sure.
You
But
color coordinate according to
a lot
that.
of them just have so much going on.
That's why I try to stay away from those ones.
Mm.
Like, I kind of stick towards the more simplified, not as fucking, I guess, garish or like
Yeah.
old looking as possible. If
Mm.
it's old, it has to look a type of way. I have a couple Hawaiian shirts that are definitely old, like way older than me, which is kind of sick. Like they're older than me for sure.
Vintage.
Yeah, vintage Hawaiian,
Mm-hmm.
and you can tell by the material it's just fucking rougher. Like the silk that's used, clearly the fucking person that owned it before didn't take care of it. They were
Or maybe
washing it
it's
and
just
shit.
been around for so long.
That too. You can smell it. You
Yeah.
can smell it on them. But yeah, man, fucking. I could have done all of that. I could have decluttered my entire closet, just minimalized everything, and have it streamlined nice. But I ended up wasting my life playing League for 4 hours and getting angry at a
Yeah.
computer,
Yeah, I did that yesterday as well.
yelling at people, calling them virgins.
You're sure you got back yesterday?
Yes, I did. John, what's going on?
I didn't sleep much the last couple days.
Christ. I mean, I didn't either, but come on.
Feels like it's been longer.
I know, it's crazy. I had like a pretty nice weekend. I left on Friday morning ish. Got to Washington around like 7 p.m.
Mm.
and had a fucking blast. Ordered in Chinese food. Pretty decent food. I assembled a dinner table, dining room table.
Impressive.
Pretty good, yeah. Built it with my fucking bare hands.
Did you resort to using the instructions?
I had to, yeah. I built the
There's
well,
no
the
shame.
table
There's
didn't
no
really.
shame.
I didn't really need the
There's no
instructions.
judgments.
Yeah, I didn't really need the instructions for the fucking table
But
because
you
it was
used
just
them.
4 legs and then the table and you screw in the legs. But the chairs were a fucking piece of shit. It came with a glue bottle. I'm like, what the fuck do you want me to do with this?
Really?
Well, because I had to glue in some pegs, hammer it in, and then screw in the thing. I remembered when I assembled one of the chairs, I'm like, fuck, I'm going to look like a real piece of shit if she sits on it and it
It
just
breaks.
fucking shatters. But hey, it's stable.
Mm.
I double checked.
Nice.
No, but it works for sure. And yeah, it was just a really good time. We went to Target and Trader Joe's. And we did
Two of my
some
favorite
shopping
places.
hauls. It was insane. She got like $100 worth of stuff from Trader Joe's, and I swear to God, it's gonna last her at least like a month and a half. It's so much food.
Really?
I never thought that you could get that much food from Trader Joe's. I thought
Yeah.
if you spend $100 at Trader Joe's, you get like 4 items.
Yeah.
Like 2 cartons of eggs and like a pint of milk or something.
Yeah. Pint. One of
No,
those
but,
fucking slabs of fudge.
Yeah, sure.
The desserts there. So
Trader Joe's in general is so good. I need to go grocery shopping soon, but we got so many things. I remember the girl that was working at the cashier. She was wearing one of my In-N-Out shirts, and then the girl's like, "My God, I miss In-N-Out so much." And then we are just like, "Yeah, it's pretty dope." Like like she could tell right off the bat we were Californians.
Yeah.
Like, just the way that we drive too, because I'm gonna throw some fucking shade at some Washington people right now. You guys drive like shit. I'm sorry. Everybody there, at least from the people that we saw on the road, they're driving at least 15 miles under the speed limit.
at least 15.
At least. Bare minimum 15. it might have been just old people that we were driving with, but everybody that we were around were just driving so slow.
15 under.
And I guess that's just us being fucking douchebag Californians and us going
Well,
10
no.
miles over the speed limit all the time.
Well, no,
like,
but you should go the speed limit.
that's the thing. No, they think it's like that's the limit. Like we cannot go.
Can't go
don't go
past
near
it.
there. No, don't go near.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall beautiful place though. Fucking beautiful weather. We went to this like really fancy schmancy restaurant. If you're ever in the Spokane, Washington area, check out Wild Sage. I think it's Wild Sage, bro. I wrote it down. Fuck, I didn't write it down anywhere. Yeah, I think it's just Wild Sage restaurant.
A good alternative to that is Little Caesars
Taco Bell.
hot and ready.
Yeah. That's actually a carcinogen.
Yeah.
That's like a government regulated carcinogen, just
Yeah.
like cigarettes. They should have the Surgeon General warning on the box of Little Caesars whenever
know
you buy one.
You know when you get sick, well, I don't know if you've I
Like
know you don't
Little
smoke,
Caesars
but
causes cancer.
you know how cigarette, like the packaging for cigarettes in other countries have like very graphic images of like people getting like lung surgery and stuff like that. Have you ever seen that? Yeah. In other countries, it's law that cigarettes have to have very graphic imagery warning, like of what could happen if you smoke.
That's smart.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
It's just like putting
But
pictures of babies next to the condom aisle. Like,
I think that would be more effective than what the cigarettes
yeah.
do. Yeah, that shit does not work. Like my buddy would come back from Mexico and he'd get cigarettes there for super cheap, but like the pictures on they're disgusting.
Yeah.
Like you see some nasty shit. Anyways, they should do that with Little Caesars pizza. Like this will be you in 5 years if you continue to eat here.
Just like morbid obesity,
yeah.
like Jabba the Hutt. It's not even like necessarily obesity. I feel like Little Caesars is just like
Can't be good for
your
you.
vital organs will just start shutting down
You
like
can't,
one
you
by
can't
one.
pay only $5 for an entire pizza.
That's dangerously too low of like a cost. For that much
Costco
food.
charges you $10 for. I mean, it is a bit
Costco
larger.
is way better though.
Yeah, it
like
is.
don't
It's
argue,
way, no, I know, but Costco is usually cheaper than most places. Like I get 4 liters. I get
a
4
Costco
liters.
rotisserie chicken, a fucking homogenized like crazy ass hormones, fucking non-GMO as fuck chicken costs $5.
Mm-hmm.
A chicken that size.
Yeah.
And you look at like countries like fucking Vietnam, and you see a chicken like literally the size of its thigh, of like a Costco chicken thigh. That's like a whole chicken in that country. Insane. I don't know how healthy that shit is. So like, I mean, it tastes
I trust
good.
Costco.
I don't know.
You don't
Like
trust Costco?
some things I trust Costco for.
I mean, their pizza's got.
You can definitely pick up some fucking milk and mayo. At
Oh yeah,
Costco,
absolutely.
yeah.
That's where I go for my milk and mayo.
Yeah,
Costco.
you're 2 M's.
Yeah, you get the double package of the 1-gallon jugs of mayonnaise. That'll last you a good couple months.
Imagine just doing your average, John's average Costco shopping haul. It's just fucking milk, mayonnaise, and corn dogs. And then you see a smoking hot girl. It's like your fucking wife, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like the girl of your dreams. And she's like,
She's got the chicken bakes.
she bumps into you and she's like,
relish.
no, you see her cart and it's like all this fresh produce and veggies and fruits and stuff.
Disgusting.
And then she's like, you guys are hitting it off, and she takes one look at your card and she just throws up. And has a menstrual cycle at the same time.
That is the most outlandish thing you've ever said.
Yeah.
That would never happen. People would worship the items in my cart.
I don't know. I don't think Oscar Mayer corn dogs are worth worshipping.
I did that one fucking time, and I will never be able to live it down. Okay, so story. Kind of a boring story, but I just ended up at Costco with a buddy who went there to go shopping. He's like, I was there, might as well get something. We're just like going down the frozen food aisle, and I see it's like 28 corn dogs for $8. I'm like, you can't beat that.
God.
So I left Costco with just 28 corn dogs, and I mentioned it once, and I've been hearing about it for like a year
Because
straight
it's
now.
so memorable.
Now I did eat pretty much only corn dogs for a while after that, just because I had them. I had the corn dogs.
Imagine your diet. What would your shit smell like?
So
Beer batter.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it smelled like shit, Omar. Anyway, so like I would always mention, like, I don't know why, but I would always be talking about how good the corn dogs were and how great a deal it was for like a couple days after that, like to my group of friends. And usually, you know, we're like playing video games or some shit, and we're on, you know, voice communications over the computer, so they can't see, but I'm eating my corn dogs. I'm explaining to them how great a deal it was, how happy I am.
Yeah.
And like somehow it came up that the only condiment I was using was mayonnaise. So I'm just eating corn dogs with mayonnaise. And like they don't believe me. So I take a picture and I put it into the group chat.
Oh god, I'm gonna vomit.
And forever since then, I've been getting, and I remember I would just spend for that whole month. You know, I was going to school at the time and still working. This was back when I was still working and going to school. So I was very busy. I didn't have time to do much. My relaxing time, I had never watched Dexter, and at the time I was doing a whole, you know, viewing of all the episodes of Dexter.
Sure.
So I remember that whole month was basically just me sitting on my couch eating corn dogs and mayonnaise and watching Dexter. And now every time I see
with your wife beater and fucking Hanes underwear.
Not Hanes, but very close. So now every time I see Dexter, I get like a faint taste of corn dogs and mayonnaise.
Imagine that. Imagine watching a show or watching like seeing a picture and it just invoking just fucking cancer in your body, man. Jesus. Oh shit. Corn dogs and mayo. Do you get both of those or just corn dogs?
No, it was just a coincidence. That's just what happened to be in the fridge.
I think I'd vomit if I fucking.
But it was feeling. Good. It was actually good.
No, I know, and it's a joke because I'd put mayo on a hot dog, like on a hot dog.
Like no one was
fresh old dog.
No one was saying like don't put mayonnaise on the corn dog. It's just the fact that like it was just a pathetic picture. It's just,
was it on a paper plate?
It was on a paper plate. It was just two corn dogs and like a pocket full of mayonnaise.
On a fucking paper plate in Dixie.
I should have saved
Dixie
it.
Paper plate.
No,
something.
it was just like a generic white,
like
paper
a Walmart
plate.
Great Value, Great Value paper plate.
It's funny because there was like one empty corn dog stick and then one more corn dog.
Oh
and just
god!
Like, I was very generous with the mayonnaise. Definitely, there was a lot. There was a lot.
Did you at least season your mayo? Did you put a little pepper in it or anything?
No.
You fucking savage. You are
I used to put a couple drops of fucking.
If you were a white girl, you'd be a Hannah.
Hannah, yeah. I used to put a couple like drops of Tapatio in the end of the mayonnaise, stir it up a bit. But yeah, we haven't had Tapatio for a while.
You can call it your artisan signature mayo.
This is my secret sauce.
Sure.
Get an order of the corn dogs. It comes with a serrano chili garnish and the secret sauce.
I could just picture you in like your San Francisco penthouse, like bringing home a fucking dime piece from the
I offer her corn dogs
bar, and you're just like she's in her nice like tight red dress and you're in a suit and you just come up behind her and you're just like, let me make you something special. And she's like, you know, thinking like, ooh, what's he gonna make me? Like, sit at my bar. You have a fucking bar that overlooks the skyline of like San Francisco or whatever. You just paper plate. You just like slide over a fucking paper plate. And the mayo splatters all over. It's got this faint like tinge of period blood because you were stupid idiot.
The Tapatio.
You put the Tapatio in it. And then she's like, what the fuck is this? And you're like, oh, it's my secret sauce. Then you get arrested for money laundering.
Oh, I can't breathe. Oh my god.
Yeah, then you get arrested for money laundering.
If that exact like thing does not happen within the next 20 years, my
Yeah, you
life
should
will have
kill
been
yourself.
for nothing
You
yet.
should 100% kill
What?
yourself.
Absolutely.
No, but yeah, like the police come like
I'm just
seconds
gonna
after.
carry around for the rest of my life. I'm gonna carry around 2 frozen corn dogs and a serving size of secret sauce.
Yeah, like
Just for
literally
that.
with you at all times. Never change it out. Like
I'll
just
have
keep
them
it
in my
like
back
that.
pocket.
By the time you actually get to that scenario, it's just dust that comes out of the fucking mayo packet.
Yeah.
Oh
No, it's
my
gonna be
God.
it's gonna be like a ramekin of mayonnaise. Just
Oh my God.
I'll just have it on deck.
Fuck you. Fuck you to hell. Holy shit. No, but yeah, if that would happen, 100%, that's your dream scenario.
Absolutely.
Shit. Oh, John, you should just hire an escort and do that whole thing. You could easily recreate that in your apartment.
Yeah, it would be more appropriate there though.
You know, a couple
If it was at a-
escorts.
if it was at a penthouse overlooking like Beverly Hills or some shit,
Oh yeah.
that would be much better. You know, paper plate, corn dogs.
Oh shit. Oh my God, that's great. And you
Like,
just
we're
microwave the
drinking-
corn dogs.
Like we're
too.
drinking champagne out of $300 champagne flutes, and then I just put down the paper plate with
Yeah,
corn dogs and
exactly.
secret sauce.
Holy shit, on your like fucking Egyptian granite. You just slide it over on your fucking cold hard fucking Nile obsidian. Holy shit.
I changed into my wife beater.
No, you take off the fucking suit. It's just the white beater Hanes. The fucking pits have yellow stains, and you've dropped some mayo on your black Hanes. Oh fuck! That should definitely be in movie 2. For sure. John, I've never seen you fucking laugh like this. Breathe, John, breathe. Yeah, fuck, you're turning red, man.
Oh man. Oh,
Oh,
that's a
shit.
good story. I can't wait till that happens in real life.
Yeah, I hope it does.
I'm gonna be trying so hard not to laugh
It'd be
while
a
it's
sick,
happening.
It'd be a sick TV
I'm
show.
going to shit my pants.
That'd be such a good pilot. Like that'd be such a good pilot for a show. Like you're just like a fucking billionaire, but you're a shitty human being. You're just a piece of dog shit. Like right before you fuck, you're always wearing the Hanes and the white beater, and you're just like this shit stays on during sex.
You gotta have like
oh my God.
oil stains on the wife.
Yeah,
beater.
you never clean it too. And there's one episode where you're just like you have to like your maid takes it
I
and
see
she
it
throws it
hanging.
into the laundry machine, and you're just like so mad and you kill her.
And then plot twist: you and your husband are murder investigators.
Yeah,
Show up.
Living in the San Francisco Bay Area, yeah, that makes sense.
Oh fuck!
We're private investigators, but we also investigate each other's privates.
You did not come up with that. I've heard that before.
You might have, I don't know.
That came from somewhere.
I just used my brain.
Mm. Jesus Christ.
I said some words and they came out of my mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I almost want to say we should take a break. I'm in pain from
Yeah,
laughing
that was a
so
lot.
hard.
That was a lot.
Holy shit.
That was one of our best.
Probably.
By far. It's one of our best. We can make a story. We can write
Movie 2 is going to be
We should
fucking
commission
fantastic.
Jason to do like a little storyboard for that. Like not a full on
Like an
animation.
I think
but like a storyboard. No, it'd be easy to just do
Sure.
like a couple frame storyboard of like the whole thing. That'd be
Yeah,
so
that would
easy
be cool.
for him to do. Like he would own that shit. And we upload it on YouTube, like
Mhm.
with the commentary.
3 million views within the first 7
Nah,
minutes.
If Joe Rogan features it, we
Uh-huh.
become fucking super famous. Like
We just take over his podcast.
I just
want to
say we're already too famous. I can't
Yeah.
go into fucking Target without
Uh-huh.
getting stopped, you know?
Uh-huh.
Like, oh, you guys I don't know if they're talking to me actually. I'm just like walking around, but I feel like I'm getting harassed,
Mhm.
and that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
But yeah, by that time when our fucking cartoon explodes, our little skit, fuck it, hell
just-
yeah.
I just keep thinking about movie 2. That's
Yeah, movie 2 with Tommy Wiseau.
I
He's gonna
honestly
be our
I'm
director.
actually not too hot on the idea of having him
Why?
in the film. I don't know.
All right, this is the
Because
concept.
I want this to be. I don't want this to be a good bad movie. Like any movie he's in is just gonna be a good bad movie, right?
What do you want it to be?
I want it to be a good movie.
Why?
There are very
You
few.
cannot make a good movie
No.
called Movie 2.
Yes, you fucking can. There are truly good comedy movies out there. It just takes a certain type
Yeah, and The Room is a
of
truly
writing.
good comedy.
And I think
movie.
we could pull it off. Like we can do a
It
serious
wasn't
comedy
meant to
movie.
be a comedy movie, but it's a good comedy movie.
It wasn't. That story is not meant to be comedy.
The
What
Room,
is that?
The Room.
Oh, The Room. Oh, I
Yeah.
thought you said movie too. I'm not paying attention to what you say.
No, Movie 2 is gonna be a serious fucking documentary.
A documentary. Yeah.
Yeah, Movie 2.
Have we ever actually discussed this, like on the
No,
podcast?
I don't think so. I think we
Okay.
just fucking fucked around.
So we had always talked about how we should just fucking do a movie. Like
Yeah.
we were joking at first. This is actually definitely gonna happen now. Like we're gonna start
Oh.
scripting. But we were thinking like what would we call a movie if we made it?
Mhm.
And I said we should just call it movie.
Yeah.
And then get this. Omar's like, no, we should call it movie 2.
Yeah. Movie 2. I think it's a good concept. I want Tommy Wiseau and Jake Gyllenhaal for sure.
I thought you said Tommy Wiseau was gonna play Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And then we have Jake Gyllenhaal play Tommy Wiseau
See
in
that?
the movie.
No.
No, that's too memey.
What's it called? Humor comes in ones or threes.
I think it should be a gay documentary on like following the life of a gay man, Tommy Wiseau, who plays Jake Gyllenhaal, and Jake Gyllenhaal who plays Kevin Hart.
I thought you were gonna say Kevin Bacon.
No, Kevin Hart. And we just CGI Jake Gyllenhaal to make Kevin Hart.
Without permission.
Yeah. No. Yeah, we bring him into the movie like, all right, Jake, you're gonna fucking.
But he's not even in it.
You're gonna play a fucking strong comedian in this movie. Your name's Carl, and you're just gonna own it. And he's like, all right, okay, cool. But we just go behind his back and we CGI the shit out of him.
Turn him into Kevin Hart. We're sorry, Jake. Like we just couldn't afford Kevin Hart. We couldn't budget for it.
Yes. So we got literally the closest actor to resemble him, and we got you. Oh my god, we need James Cameron to do our special effects and
Sure.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Is he a producer? I thought he was a director.
I don't fucking care. He's gonna do one of them.
Oh man, I could throw some really, really like shitty explosion effects together
Sure.
in After Effects.
But all I'm seeing is like Jake Gyllenhaal and Kevin Hart are like together, right?
like
but,
if there's ever a shootout.
Jake Gyllenhaal, aka Tommy Wiseau, aka Jake Gyllenhaal, and Jake Gyllenhaal, aka Kevin Hart,
Yeah.
are in a gay relationship, and it's just them trying to like live their life in the big city of Ohio.
City of Ohio.
Yeah. And Kevin Hart's just trying to make it out there, and he's doing stand up, and it's like not going well. And then Tommy Wiseau, aka Jake Gyllenhaal, is the stay at home fucking he holds the house down.
Yeah.
They have 4 cats. Then I want Aziz Ansari.
No, is this gonna be physically Aziz? But we just have you. we'll CGI his face on
No,
you.
we're gonna just put them in cat costumes and have them run around. But I want them to
like the
pretend,
movie Cats?
Yeah, but I want them to pretend like they actually think they're cats. Like Tommy Wiseau and Jake Gyllenhaal, Kevin Hart,
Yeah.
they come in back home.
They're just
and
petting Aziz
it's just, yeah,
Ansari.
Aziz Ansari's like jumping around and shitting on the Yeah. This is the idea for movie 2. This is already the script.
I know. With those little shitty explosion effects, we'll have, if there's like a shootout, right? We have the cops.
Yeah, no,
standing
that
like,
was the thing. Yeah, that was the thing.
And every time someone gets shot, there's like a little explosion, like a quarter of the size of their body, and they just run off frame.
Yeah. So that's actually that. We're kind of spoiling our own movie right here, but
It's okay.
This is how it goes in. Like they're at a Chase Bank, right? And Kevin Hart, aka Jake Gyllenhaal, is depositing his fat check of like $20 from the local Ohio bar.
The
And,
Ohio bar.
yeah, the Ohio bar. And he's like about to turn in the check, and then he gets held up by gunpoint by Arnold Schwarzenegger.
AKA Jack Black.
Yeah, we get Jack Black to play him. No, we get Arnold to play as Jack Black. And we just Photoshop him and CGI Arnold to look like Jack Black.
No, we should have Danny DeVito do Jack Black. Or vice versa.
Or Danny DeVito and Jack Black, and they're like a combination duo robbers.
One's
like,
on the shoulders of the other to do Arnold.
Yeah, and then the police standout gets out, like, you know, the stakeout, whatever. What is it called?
Shootout.
The shootout. No, but they're not shooting. They're just like holding down the area.
Standoff.
The standoff. The police standoff comes out. The policemen are in horrifically bad like stances. Like they're
they're just like
think of it, yeah, legs spread like a triangle, standing up like kind of slouched. And if you're listening to this right now, take both of your hands, clasp them, and then bring them to your chest. And then pretend like it's a gun. And then keep your hands like that. That's how they're all standing. And then the ones with the shotguns, they're also doing the same thing. Except like they're not holding the fucking thing. They're just, holding it like a pistol. Yeah, there you go. And then it gets crazy. Danny DeVito ends up falling in love with Kevin Hart, like, in the thing.
Steals him away from Tommy
but Kevin Hart can't, like, find himself to cheat on Jake Gyllenhaal at home.
Wait, no. Okay, yeah, because Tommy is playing Jake. Jake's playing Kevin.
Yes. He can't find himself to cheat on him.
Oh my
he
god.
ends up falling madly in love with Danny DeVito. And then they run off and they move to San Francisco.
Mm-hmm. I thought this was all placed. Oh no, they're in Ohio City.
Yeah, they're
That's
in Ohio
right.
City. The big city.
Excuse me. All right, so our debut movie is going to be movie 2, and we do movie 1.5, and then movie 3/4, and if we get the funding for a 4th, we'll do movie 7.
I was thinking about going to Movie Infinity.
I don't know. I think that should be the TV show.
Movie Infinity.
Yeah.
And it's just an ever-going TV show. And I think our like gimmick should be every episode we have a brand new cast,
Mm-hmm.
and they're all famous fucking actors. And if we are able to get the first set off, ideally, then it'll be perfect. Like, we will always have a constant supply of actors.
I don't know. I feel like that's kind of shitty.
We're gonna be like SNL.
We should have
if it was good.
I think we should just have our jackass friends playing famous people.
Yeah, I like that idea because it's cheap. But I also, it's like a fine line between it could be really good or it could just be cringe. Like, there's
Hey,
only...
Eric, would you like to play Shaq in our upcoming movie?
Oh fuck, man. Be 2.5.
I can't wait. No, there is no movie 2.5.
Oh,
Not scheduled, at least.
I think we should get Jonah Hill too.
Yeah, that's your favorite actor, isn't it?
He's gonna play you in the movie.
Play me?
And then I want Channing Tatum to play me. Yeah.
I don't see it.
It doesn't matter. I think that's how it's gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
No, realistically, I think, yeah, we're just gonna be famous.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get our own PJs.
Our own PJs. Is that on your bucket list?
Private jets.
Oh,
Our own
okay.
PJs, yeah.
Right.
A couple of PJs.
I thought you meant like our own brand of pajamas.
No.
That'd be sick
I
too,
totally stole that PJs thing. There's a funny guy, Cody Co. He said PJs once. I was like, what does he fucking mean PJs? He's like, oh, private jets. Like, that's kind of sick. But yeah, we're gonna get a couple PJs, and we're just gonna be rich.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get like Michael Jackson rich, you know, to where I need to buy a grocery store just so I could shop at that grocery store.
That happened?
Yeah. Okay. So this guy was so fucking famous. You know, obviously, you cannot be like Michael Jackson. This was like the sweet spot to where Michael Jackson was so famous before the internet existed, and he reached that level of fame, you know, to where he was worldwide famous before the internet.
Yeah.
Nowadays, there are YouTubers with millions of subscribers, like that's fairly common.
Yeah.
You know? I'm
Do you
not
think
saying it's like
PewDiePie
everywhere.
like can walk past a middle school without getting mauled?
Probably not. No, he'd definitely get bro fisted for sure. But like, yeah, Michael Jackson was so fucking famous that he had to commission and build his own supermarket and pay actors to shop at the supermarket just so he could shop there and feel like he was normal. Like, which is fucking insane to me.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy.
I feel like to most people that would be insane.
No, that's but like insanity. But you know, like I guess that's the whole meme of like money doesn't make you happy, you know, because like if you think about it, he got to such a point to where even the most mundane things seemed fascinating to him. You know, it seemed so cool to go grocery shopping. You know, to where most people would find it as like a fucking mild inconvenience to be like, "Fuck, I need a grocery shop.
I gotta go get some iceberg
fuck,
lettuce.
I wish I was like in a higher fucking tax bracket to be able to just Postmate all my groceries and stuff."
Yeah,
you know?
why didn't he just do that?
He could have. Obviously, he could have. It's just like he wanted that
well,
experience.
no, Postmates didn't exist back then.
John,
so.
he had people at the whim. He could pay anybody any amount of money whenever,
True.
anytime. Insane.
But he couldn't, like, have literally Postmated something that didn't exist.
Postmated some boys over.
Yeah. Yeah. He had a fucking theme park in his backyard.
I don't see how parents could think that that's like, oh yeah, you stay with Michael for 2 months, sure.
Come back.
No,
a
I know
star.
why. Like, it's fucked. If you did you watch the Michael Jackson documentary?
No.
I didn't see it. I watched clips of it because my brother was watching it with his girlfriend, and I watched a few glimpses. Jesus Christ, that shit's dark.
Really?
Shit's fucked. He would like straight up fuck little boys. Like
that's actually
he would
proven.
spend home. He'd have the boys stay the night in his ranch. They're all like around the same age, and like I don't know what age. I didn't watch the documentary. I don't want to say like 7 or 8 probably. He would just like suck their dick while they're sleeping, and then they would wake up, and then he'd be like, "Oh, I was sucking your dick," and then they'd be like, "Oh, okay," and then he's like. He would like groom them to like it, you know. He would make it. That's like he
this
took
is
it.
proven.
Yeah, no, he took it. Well, that's what happened in the documentary. That's why I need to check it out to make sure. But like,
I know there was always like rumors of him doing shit like that.
yeah, but it was like confirmed. Like he was like a monster. Like he makes great music. Don't get me wrong. And like I understand. I think that's why we were talking about like. Child molesters, like some of them have like legitimate problems.
Yeah.
I'm sure he legitimately had a problem. I think his dad like beat him when he was younger, just because his dad.
Also, I know, like I think I heard that his main complaint was he lost a lot of his childhood due to fame.
Yeah, he did.
You know?
He was on the fucking Jackson 5. He was like the most famous, like one of the most famous kids out there.
Yeah,
and he maintained that fame till he was like an adult. So it makes sense, but fuck, some of the things were just unforgivable. Like. I think the documentary goes with like the kid, like the actual kids or one of the kids who Michael was with, and the things he would say, like when they're holding hands in public, Michael would like fucking like rub his palm like this, and that meant he was horny, and they would teach each other to do that. Like fuck, like it is gruesome shit.
Yeah, I probably don't want to watch that one.
Yeah, definitely not. I think check out Movie 2.
Yeah. Movie 2 is a bit more lighthearted.
Yeah.
Different black guy.